Well, well, well. Hello, 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 everybody. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about tonight. This is Troopers on Break After Hours. If you are a child, if you are under the age of 18, respectfully, you probably don't want to be here. This is a non-monetized, non-sponsored XYZ stream, chat. Anything you could think of with me making money, throw it out the window. Just go ahead and throw it out the window, chat. Because do we have to talk? We got Tarkin's rework and we got Scorch's kit reveal. Sheesh! Tank to complete the new Darkseid clone squad. Like all the Darkseid clones, works best with Lord Vader leading the charge, but can also work well with Tarkin. Introduces new buff Bulwark that is reminiscent of Reinforced Hull for ships. Wow. What's up, Yoder? A sober SWGOH stream? I haven't heard of it. My bad, chat. My bad. Caracal, Yoder, if you guys want to hop in a call, you guys can hop in a call. Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all want to hop in a call? You Gucci? You Gucci? It's up to y'all. Up to y'all. I'm down. I'm down. Oh, chat, we call it Jawa juice, chat. Hey, we're sober because we only had Jawa juice. Yoder, let's see if he picks up. I know Yoder didn't just talk in my chat just to not pick up the phone. Hold on, chat. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Meet me in the council chambers. All right, bet. Let's go to the council chambers, chat. We need to lock in. Caracal, you're also in the council chambers. You're welcome. Yoder.
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, Yoder, I'm not gonna lie. I had too much Jawa juice.
I cannot hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You're good.
All right,
Good.
chat. Well, I had too much Jawa juice. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Uh-huh.
Is Caracal joining the council chambers, or is he saying screw you and screw me?
Yeah, Caracal doesn't do drugs. He's like a nerd or something. He actually values himself.
All right. Hey. Come on, chat. Chat, we need to lock in. Chat, we need to. Oh, I just broke the bottle. Oh, well. Anyways. All right. So, Scorch. He is the tank, like you called it. Yoder, I will give you credit. You called it. He was going to be the tank of the team. I did not see it coming. You called it. What are your thoughts?
I'm really excited for Scorch. I actually watched the Arnold video after the stream, and it made a lot of sense why I should not be scared that it's not a direct copy of the Apocron, because the Bulwark should be enough defense, especially in grand
Oh,
arenas
my
beyond
bad,
Kron,
chat.
that you should not have to worry about anything.
I agree.
Especially around the time.
Okay. I
This is
see
what
what you're
personally
saying.
I was doing. I was about to Relic 9 my DCT because of the funny little massive damage clause, but I was like, I feel like it'll be more practical to save it for an actual tank that has like Relic 9 benefits.
Oh,
Just in
Yonder's a
case
little low. I
no
got you.
just in case Scorch's, mastery happens to be like accuracy or something. Something dumb.
Mm. Okay. But hey, when I say, do you want to read the kit, or what do you guys want to do? What do you want to do? Do you want to read the kit? Just do an overview of it. What do you guys want? Because this is my stream now, and best believe I'm gonna rage after we read this good news. Yotter,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
Uh, Personally,
Yep.
yeah, you could reread it to
All
them.
right.
I personally cannot reread it because I am busy right now. I am multitasking.
All
I'm
right.
doing
We will go
conquest
ahead and
and
reread it. And the mechanics look mid chat. I'm not gonna lie, but what would you expect from a B tier company like? No, I would say C tier company like Capital Games. Anyways, basic exterminate the extreme prejudice. Horrible name. But anyways, deal physical damage to the target enemy and dispel all debuffs from a random debuffed Empire ally. If the target enemy has Order 66, reduce the cooldowns of a random other non-Galactic Legend Empire ally by 1. Loser. Anyways, special 1, Breaching Charge. Alright, I like this animation. That's pretty cool. Throwing a lot of thermals. He's just palming 3 thermals. Go ahead, man. Deal physical damage to all enemies. Inflict 2 stacks of damage over time for 2 turns. And off balance, same thing as Sabine, I think. For 2 turns, which can't be copied. And then special 2, Entrenched. That reminds me, isn't that a Conquest Data disc?
I think so. Yeah, that's the one with the bonus protection at the start.
Yes. Good job. Scorched taunts for 2 turns, recovers 25% health and protection, gains 5 stacks of bulwark. So that is a new unique buff. Yotter.
Yes.
It is a new unique buff for 2 turns, which can't be copied. At the start of battle, if there is any Lord Vader or Grand Moff Tarkin in the leader slot and not in the ally slot, Bulwark can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. I hate that it's not like resisted, whatever. But whatever. Darkside clone allies gain protection up 25% for 2 turns. Bulwark, 150% defense per stack. Lose 1 stack of bulwark when receiving damage. Okay. Valid. Alright, so it's a Zeta Omicron. Ah. Following protocol. Final text. At the start of each encounter, Scorch taunts for 2 turns. I think that earned a sip of Jawa juice. Taunts for 2 turns. Pre-taunt. While Scorch is taunting, he has 25% defense and tenacity. Whenever he loses taunt, he gains 25% bonus protection for 2 turns. While he has Bulwark. So this is sort of like the disguised clone trooper has what? What is that buff, Yotter?
Ruse.
Ruse. Yeah, this is basically like Ruse. While he has Bulwark, he is immune to speed down, stagger, and stun. That's nice. Whenever an enemy dispels taunt from Scorch, they are inflicted with Order 66 for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted. If that enemy was a Jedi, Order 66 instead lasts for 4 turns. Wow. Whenever a damage order time inflicted by Scorch expires, he gains 10% bonus protection for 2 turns. At start of battle, if there is an ally Grand Moff Tarkin, so he doesn't even have to be in the lead. Grand Moff Tarkin gains 200% potency. Scorch assist whenever Tarkin uses an ability, and the first time Tarkin would be defeated, he instead gains deflective ward for 2 turns or until he receives damage, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented, and recovers 50% health and protection. And here's the thing. This is not just a 3v3 Grand Arena chat. It is WoW in Grand Arena. Oh, I spilled something else. Oh, wow. Anyways, while in Grand Arena, Scorch gains 50% max health, max protection, and tenacity. Whenever he loses taunt, all Dark Side Clone Trooper allies recover 15% health and protection. Whenever he gains taunt, he dispels all debuffs on himself, and all other Dark Side Clone Trooper allies gain 10% turn meter. Whenever he uses Entrench, he gains an additional 5 stacks of bulwark. So that's 150, 300, 600. That's 750 damage. Wow. First time each other non-galactic legend Empire ally is reduced to 50% health, Scorch taunts for 2 turns, and that ally recovers 100% health and it's like Savior. That's amazing. What are your thoughts on the kit? What are your thoughts on the kit, Yoder?
Well, obviously it's gonna be insane. I really want to see how, CX2
Oh, my
and
bad, chat.
Scorch will be in 3v3, like a, double Omicron
Mm,
action. But I don't think we'll get a lot of data for that until maybe like next
mm,
year, if anything.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but for the main squad in 5v5, I have hope. I have no longer, dreadful about the future of the team. I feel like as long as the team doesn't automatically, ignore taunt effects or whatever at the start of battle, I'm pretty sure Lord Vader should have them.
Kylo, what do you think of these? Kylo, go ahead and give your thoughts.
Very insightful.
Thank you very much, Kylo. First off, let's say hello, everyone that's here. Moving. Yoder, hello, Yoder. Hello, Captain. Hello, Rentuji. Hello, Caracal. Hello, Ranger. Hello, Boogie. Hello, Swiggo Overlord as well is here in the party. Why is Grogu here? Why is Grogu here?
Grogu, you killed Grogu though.
I slaughtered him.
He's like Chucky.
He's
He's like
back in St.
Chucky.
Louis. He's still in the oven.
He's like Chucky, bro. Came back to life.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. But welcome to everyone here. This is Troopers After Hours. This is where me and Yoder can say whatever we want, no filter. So if you are a child or under the age of 18, I recommend this is the one time I'll say don't be in the stream. But Yoder,
Yeah, this
now
is
I'm gonna
Troopers. This is Troopers Uncensored right now.
Yoder, I want you to give me your honest opinion because let's be honest, CG's never gonna sponsor my channel with what I do.
Hmm.
What is your honest, uncensored opinion about the pirate faction?
The pirate faction is freaking trash, and I personally am not gonna farm it like with money. I'm gonna farm it with energy like a normal person.
I'll debate it, Swig Overlord. Go ahead.
Um, but I'm like, we could have gotten this, we could have gotten that. Hold on. I'm
Mm,
currently being invaded by CG right now. That's why I kind of have to close the door. Um,
mm,
the biggest thing about the pirate faction is that it implies that we don't get a Force Awakens 10th anniversary for the next era because
mm.
they're just gonna waste the next era. Pardon my French. They're gonna waste the next era on the two
They're gonna
leaders,
fuck up the next era. Let's be honest.
and then they're gonna divide because it's not just one; it's two teams for the pirates. So they're gonna have their sweet time to develop that slowly. After I feel like okay, Troopers, I want you to tell me: do you think there will be less sales than season 3 Bad Batch, or more
Yeah,
sales
I think
for
so
the Pirate
too.
Pack?
I think so. I think
More or
so.
less,
People are
more or
just
less.
gonna be because people that invest in Order 66, there's no way. Because if this is like their childhood team, they're like, yes, I want this team X, Y, and Z. There is no way they're gonna be able to invest in the Pirate faction too. And if it's Skeleton Crew stuff, oh my. Because they confirmed here, chat. Well, I'll go ahead and pull it up for you guys. Kylo, go ahead. Show your face. Thank you very much. We will go ahead and where is the SM33 kit reveal? Where is it at? Yoder?
I don't know. I haven't even found it in the forums. I found it on the Discord.
Can you send me a? Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah,
I don't know
just
if
we'll
I
go
want.
event.
Can you send me the link, please?
I don't have it right now. Is the thing. That's just where I just
On
found
the
it, and
main
then
EA page. Thank you, Boogie. SM33. Hold on, chat, because I want you guys to see this. SM33 kit reveal SWGOH. My bad, chat. I told you guys this is Troopers After Hours, chat. You guys know what you're getting. SM33 kit reveal. Introduce Pirate Faction Galaxy Heroes Lifter for a key upcoming power. I want to get up close and personal with you all. If this faction counters Lord Vader and Darkseid clones, I I I I am declaring war. I am declaring war. Vigilance Captain is seen as Kit, doing extra stuff when he's hitting the character who last damaged his pirate leader. The ability name Limb for Limb was direct quote from the show. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, no one cares. How do I acquire him? Conquest. You're a pirate. Sneak peek of the next era. Hondo, Sana, and Emphas Nest will also begin the pirate tag, and more pirates will be released. In total, we are building 2 pirate squads, leaders, plural, of which are coming in the next era. So we're getting 2 new leaders. That's great. Oh my gosh. What will I use pirates for? Chat, this is where I lost it and I punched a wall. Pirates will be an allowed faction in the upcoming raid. While most will not be in the game upon the raid's launch, they will show up fashionably late to swoop in and take advantage of the chaos.
Next thing you're gonna tell me that Hondo Onaka has to rescue Jedi from Order 66. Can you imagine if that's what the raid ends up being? And if this is assuming that the Pirates are the best team, which would make sense from a financial point because they're brand new characters, and maybe you don't
I'm
charge
losing it.
$125 like you did with the Dark Side clones.
I'm losing it. Shout out to Boogie for helping us find this so we can rage. But what's your honest reaction, Yara? Seriously. Like unfiltered, this is a non-monetized stream.
Uh, Manic sobbing. That's my reaction.
What is that?
Because
Yara, please tell me.
we could have had Force Awaken. I would rather have Force Awaken. I'd rather even, you know what? If you want to be stingy and do the year of reskins, give me a scavenger Ray from Episode 7 with the lightsaber, with Anakin's lightsaber, like how they have it for the Jedi
Yeah.
Training Ray event. That would be like really cool. Like maybe for a marquee, or even if you want to be like a JKCK type of event for the last era for this year, that'd be really cool. But instead, what do we get?
You know what?
We
Here,
get
I'm gonna
yo
turn
ho
my
chicken
camera back
feast.
on. I'm gonna turn my camera back on. If I like Irondeer's comment, if 501st is not a freaking unit in this raid, but the freaking pirate faction is, so CG, you will feel my wrath. You will feel my wrath. I mean it. If the
Everyone has
freaking
501st.
501st that stormed the goddamn temple is not a faction that we can use in the raid, but the freaking pirates are, I don't want to hear it. Yotter, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me.
I can't. I cannot tell you that you're wrong. Just
The
the way it's
literal group of people that stormed the. No one don't even put Rex in. Don't even screw Rex. Screw. If you cannot at least use Art Trooper and Echo in the freaking Jedi Temple raid, I'm gonna be. Alright, I said everyone's opinions will be right in this stream, so let's see. Well, 2 pirate teams will probably be Pirate Skeleton Crew Squad with Job, Wolfface, SM, Nick Fury, and the alien from Mando. That's fair. Fire First better be in the raid, and I'm waiting for the LSB. Facts. Caracal said he actually likes it. Caracal, you can join the call and say why you like it. Acolyte content would anger me as much as this nonsense. Oh, this is more irritating than Acolyte. The fact that this is in the raid is just no.
Okay,
And
but would you rather have in an alternate timeline? Would you rather have acolyte characters required for the raid?
yeah, yeah, because then they would have actually at least been freaking Jedi. Got
That
her,
is
got her,
true.
I got her. I just want you to point to me in one scene, just one scene where we have history of the pirates in Order 66 anywhere in Star Wars, anywhere.
Uh, Commander Ahsoka Tano worked for some scoundrels. No, I'm kidding.
At least it should be called. It shouldn't be called an Order 66 raid. Wait, they never named the raid to begin with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is true. That is true.
No, they did in the era of the Revenge of the Sith
I
post.
would much
They
rather
named it.
have had Snoke Sith Guard's old Leia. Yeah. Oh my! If that is not if I can't believe I'm gonna say this as a sequel hater. If the sequels is not the last faction, last era, so help me, Yoder. So if we have back to back Disney Plus eras, oh,
And then we're gonna have a
oh,
Kid Leia conquest character.
I would
Boom.
rather have a kid Leia. I'm being so serious. I'm being so serious. You could have Hermit Obi-Wan. I don't care. I don't care where he builds up stack of force connection, whatever. I don't care.
And then when he reaches a certain stack of Force connection, then Qui Gon is summoned. The Force goes Qui Gon, because he was always there, but he just wasn't ready. Boom.
Here, I'm gonna tell Matt.
See,
Join,
guys, I work for CG, and you guys laugh at my face.
join con council.
So,
Can
yeah.
here. I just what I don't understand. What I don't understand is why. What they better at least give us Resistance General Leia Conquest Lifter for JML or something. Oh, they won't. They won't. That's something that the community wants.
No, wait, I just had okay. You know what will be the JML definitive lifter? So
What?
you know how Ray got Ben, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like her female equivalent,
Yeah.
and then SLKR got Dark Side Ray. So like the same thing.
No
Like
shot.
a pairing. Like what if, you know, we got maybe
Yoder, here's my other question. They already started the GL farm at this time. Where's the news on the next GL? Where is it? What's the news on the GL?
I don't know.
We have nothing. At this time, we had a little preview, a little hint. Oh, all the Ahsoka content's coming out. Yeah. If we get a pirate GL, oh, if we get a pirate GL, so if we get a pirate GL chat, I may lose it. I seriously might lose it. You know what I hate is what they also say. The leader, wait, where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Uh, Rolex Pirate Leader, which is one, will be in the game before he is unlocked. Oh! Wait, how is there going to be a pirate in the game before he's unlockable? Yoder. Yoder.
Yeah.
They just confirmed that there's going to be the pirate leader is going to be in the game before he's unlockable. So it's not the legendary. So
Huh.
no, wait. It says SM33 really likes having a pirate leader, which one will be in the game before he is unlockable, but not in time for the conquest to show his abilities at full use. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Yar, please explain it to me. Please.
You think I can explain this to you?
I need it.
Hello there.
And he's a lifter for a key upcoming powerful unit. You know what I hate, Yoder? You know what I hate more than
Hmm.
anything? You know what I hate more than anything, chat? Type one if you want to know what I hate more than anything. Kylo, go ahead.
Two.
We gotta have another thing of Jawa juice.
Two.
Thanks, Yoder.
Hmm.
Why is it in Japanese konnichiwa there? Chat, here's what I don't like. Why is it that they're forcing conquest units to be unlocked in order for you to get the legendary? To get the full viability out of a legendary that you unlocked. Why? Is it maybe because they saw a downgrade in engagement? Is that why? Maybe they saw people just didn't give a turd about a boring, repetitive, lame game mode where they put stupid feats in. Why do you think that is, Yar? Seriously, I will shut up. I will let you explain, talk about it. What's your thought process?
I don't know, man. I mean, at this point, they're pretty set on their mind. They've been having this in their head as their plan
Hmm.
for like a year now. So I doubt that they'll change it. But we're gonna speak with our wallets whether they like it or not about this whole pirate era. No matter how many times they try to
I like
cram
that.
it into a raid or into an era battle. Personally, I will just take my two tiers, my free two tiers of the pirate era assault battles, and I will just leave like the Enoch assault battle and everything else. I'll just
Oh,
do it free to play, even
Yoder,
race.
can you send me a link to the invite to the Padawan Council so that Matt Master can join?
Oh yeah, sure.
Because he just went live and he wants to talk about it. I'm sorry. Chat, I may have some Java juice in my system, but I'm going to say this, chat. I'm loyal to my friends. And Yoder is one of my best friends in and outside of the SWGOH community. So, but wait, what are you guys saying?
Go on.
I honestly despise Conquest. I only play because rewards are massive and I basically have to. This Conquest is hard. I did finish Conquest, so I have fought SM33. Oh, how is that? Tell us about it, Cap. Please
Of
tell
course,
us.
Arnold won't. You know what I miss? I miss when Arnold used to test, conquest characters day one when the conquest would go live. Like when the Sector 5 boss was Malgus or something, he would actually test it for like an 8-hour stream, and I miss that.
I
And
would
he
do
won't
it.
do it anymore because his life's so busy now, and
I
oh,
would.
I'm a man with responsibilities, and I'm like, shut
What do
up,
you say,
Arthur.
Irondeer? What I don't like is two last conquests are for future content locked behind paywall. Conquest used to be used to lift up older content. Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. I like that point. That is a logical, fair point.
Ever since Omicron, it's about the future.
All right, so
Except maybe
Caps.
Malgus. Malgus was like the last one that was like for a past team.
No, what I am finding interesting is something that we've never had before. They're just making it a norm. Lifters for legendaries. They're tying the viability of legendaries that you're already spending money for and earning behind conquest units. So and I will give them this. A lot of people that are getting the legendaries are probably unlocking the conquest unit day one. But it's the fact of, all right, what if you go for that legendary because you really like the character? Oh, wait, I have to now do proving grounds for 2 years to get the full viability. My issue is that it's for the next era, maybe for E. But here's my question, chat: is why are they tying the next era into Order 66 when it has nothing to do with it? Iron Deer just said two pirate squad equals pirate fleet. Chat, that's another thing.
Oh, I think he's saying it could be two pirate squads, meaning one pirate fleet and one pirate character squad.
Mmm.
But I doubt it because they didn't. I think they would say ships,
The era should have
like
been out,
one
and
fleet
then
on the
we
ground and one
can
in the sky.
then we get the conquest unit. Yeah, I don't like the non-transparency, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that. I really don't. Matt said he's just gonna do his intro and then he's gonna join.
All
But
right.
I really don't like that. Wait. All right. I said everyone's voice is being heard. I'm not skipping over any comments. Maybe for Ewoks. Ewoks would have been better than this. They're dumb doing that because I'm sure players like me are not buying Conquest Pass because I don't need character right away. K-Vest team from Outlaws or something. I would rather have K-Vest. But I
Honestly, K-Vest
swear, if
is an option.
K-Vest is added to the freaking game, but Bounty Hunter Asajj isn't, I am gonna
No dirge,
freaking
no
lose my
dirge,
mind.
no dirge, lol, no
Oh wait,
dirge.
am I supposed to
Imagine
swear on
K-Vest
stream? Do you
before
guys
dirge.
care? I forget.
Also, hello, Master of
I can't hear you right now, so I can't even hear your response. Input device.
Oh,
Input
I
output
hear you.
device. That's
We
not
hear
correct.
you, Matt. We hear you, Matt.
I want this one. Hello?
Yep, we hear you.
Yo, hello.
Oh, I can hear you now, and God, you're loud.
I can't believe you gave troopers your old mic.
Yeah, I haven't even set that up in my new place.
I also gave you a stand so you can use it.
Yeah. Again, I haven't set. There's been a lot going on, Matt. I'll talk to you about it off stream, but
Okay. Unfortunately, because I did not test volumes beforehand, I can't tell if you guys are good volume. I think you should be. How are troopers and Yotter chat? Y'all tell me.
everyone here, everyone good? No, it's 10 pirate characters could make a fleet. Oh gosh.
Where am I? Where's my link to my stream? All right. Announcements.
Oh my gosh, I'm reading the chat and it's just painful.
All right. And then put this here.
This guy is a little on the quiet side. All right, I'll turn you guys up. I'll turn him up. I'll turn him up, chat. I got you.
All right. All right. Nobody in my chat wanted to tell me. How is Troopers volume? Actually, a few people just showed up, so
Check.
volumes are good. Cool.
All right.
We love that. Sorry, dude. Sorry to make you wait. I fucking Xfinity, dude.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I just figured, hey, I'll go live, and then whenever he's ready, he can call.
Yeah. All
Um,
good. I'm gonna pull up your chat too.
I'm just saying that this is Troopers After Hours. I know you're streaming, so I'll try to bite my tongue, but I had a little bit of that secret 21 up Jawa juice, so
Oh, I don't give a fuck, dude.
when I say some, I mean about 2 bottles, so
Hell yeah.
I don't think he's talking about the 5%.
What happened with the raid? All I heard about was Tarkin and Scorch. Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
So
refill my
pirates are
secret
needed.
sauce.
You're gonna what?
Refill my thermos of secret juice.
Nice.
He's harvesting Oregon.
So anyone in my chat that has not heard yet, it has been confirmed that pirates are going to be the next faction that's going to be allowed into the raid. You know, the pirates that are coming out after the raid launches. Aren't you guys excited about that? My favorite scene out of Revenge of the Sith was when SN-33, Hondo, and Sana Staros killed those younglings. Aren't you guys with me?
No. My favorite part of the scene is when Yoda was sneaking to the crawl vents, the act after Order 66, and then he drops into the speeder, and who is on there? Hondo freaking Onaka, because he's always there whenever you need him to be.
I love that scene.
Yeah, that was my favorite. I think it was the Snyder cut of the episode 3. So it might have been a little bit different in the theatrical release that everyone knows, but yeah.
I think it's fine that they will keep allowing new teams in a raid. That seems will be a year-long one. I totally and completely disagree. There's a difference between requiring new teams and getting rid of the thematics in raids altogether. In Naboo, while it was mostly new, or actually half new teams, it was at least thematic, and that's okay. What I'm not okay with is completely abandoning thematics for the sake of the new stuff gets into the raid. That is what I call bullshit. Because where was the season 3 versions of Bad Batch during the raid or during Order 66?
Yeah. Let me know when you guys are done. I'll wait.
Go ahead.
Let me know.
Let me just get a little liquid courage in my system. Hold on.
Send it.
Mm. Ugh. Anyways, chat. I just am baffled. First off, they don't make the freaking Grandmaster of the Order a Jedi Vanguard when they literally gave the definition of Vanguard being a Jedi that is or would have been a great defender of the Jedi Temple. But of course, the Grandmaster of the whole temple, who's been the Grandmaster for hundreds of
Yep.
years, isn't there. Nope.
You know,
Not
you know what
Vanguard.
You know who is there? You know who is
What?
there? Is fucking Barris, who at
Yeah, the
this
one who
point
fucking bombed
is
the temple, bruh.
locked up in a fucking jail cell
Saddam
because she
Hussein with a lightsaber, bruh.
because she went Allah Akbar on the fucking Jedi Temple.
You know what disappoints me the most in a character that I was even hoping for that I thought was really realistic? I'm gonna be honest. I thought this character was. I was like, man, they're gonna give us a 180 and give us this character, Bail Organa. That would have been the perfect freaking character. And so help me that General Kenobi and Yoda are not a required character for the raid. And so help me Inquisitors are not required. Because they could have done a creative one with Wookiees or something. But no. They decided to go with freaking pirates. Not even Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Jedi, nothing. There is not one freaking scene where there are a freaking pirates. And then the SM-33 is just going to be nuking out troopers. And so help me. Now I'll let you guys take it away. So help me, we cannot use the 501st faction in this raid. So help me, we cannot use the freaking faction that stormed the Jedi Temple in the freaking movie in this raid. Go ahead.
Look, I'm okay with a little bit.
I think he's disappointed.
I think I'm okay with a little bit of suspension of disbelief. Like, I'm okay with Inquisitors. Because, yeah, Inquisitors weren't technically around at this time, but it's a thematic likeness to what was actually happening during the time.
Time out, not to interrupt. They technically were around. I know you haven't seen all the shows and the novels, but they were around. The Inquisitors had already formed through Palpatine, and they were also killing Jedi during Order 66. But I just want to jump that in.
Okay, well, most of the Inquisitors that we see are around then.
Correct.
That we have in the game. And then like 501st. 501st would have also not really made sense because of the characters that we have in 501st. The 501st that we have, Rex was not a part of the temple raid, at least. He did go through with Order 66 at the beginning, at least. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Fives was dead by this point. Echo was Bad Batch Echo by this point. Season 1 Bad Batch Echo, which that the original Bad Batch would have made way more sense for this raid than the new one. Let me catch up on chat real quick.
Yeah, you're good. I will too. And there's simple 6 marquees next era with a legendary marquee with a powerful pirate leader. Like,
Next thing you know, we're gonna have a goddamn Supreme Leader Snoke in Order 66.
I wouldn't be surprised. Give it to me. No, I just can't. I can't.
Okay, yes, this is a point I wanted to talk about. Not only is the raid being flooded with inaccurate factions, but it is borderline egregiously hostile to free-to-plays. They get what? Jedi Vanguard stuff and maybe Tarkin? This is the point that I'm the most upset about, actually, is we now have confirmed 4 of the 5 teams. For those of you that don't know, 4 of the 5 teams. Number 1, Bad Batch 2, just came out. Not going to be accelerated anytime soon. Number 2, we have Jedi Vanguards, including Jocasta Nu and the new Legendary Mace Windu. Oh, well, how do you get the new Legendary Mace Windu? You got to get the Dark Side Clones, which is team number 3. Dark Side Clones led by fucking Tarkin, who was notorious for hating clones and wanting to get rid of clones for conscription soldiers instead.
X.
And yet he's okay, whatever. Tarkin needs a rework for balance reasons. They need somebody to lead them in 3v3 and somebody without Lord Vader. Whatever. Why the fuck isn't Lord Vader in the raid? Number 4 is now Pirates. So 4 of the 5 teams that we have confirmed. Now, I know some people are going to say Jedi Vanguards. Jedi Vanguards have not been confirmed outside of the 2 marquees that we're getting, the Mace and Jocasta Nu. We don't know which other Jedi Vanguards.
Matt, they may be 5 out of 5 teams, because did you not read the post? We're getting 2 pirate teams.
And we are getting 2 pirate teams, but they didn't say explicitly that all of the pirates would be allowed. So I'm taking the conservative viewpoint here and saying that we have 4 of the 5 teams, assuming that they follow the same Naboo template of 5 teams.
Yeah, so I did the research, Matt. I know you're the stats guy, but I'm giving you a little bit of a lob for you and your community here. All previous raids have had between 28 and 32 characters needed for available for use for the raid. You won't use all of them, but they have been available for use between 28 and 32. It is not a definitive 30, but it's between those numbers, right? So if we're doing the simple math, like you said, we already have 20 of those teams that we are going to use. The best of the best teams. The new Bad Batch, the new Dark Side Clones with Tarkin, the new Jedi Vanguard team with Jocasta Nu and Mace.
Hey, 1 character on that team will be an old character.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to wrap it up shortly. I got some business I got to attend to on the other side, so
Give your final
see you guys
thoughts.
later.
Give your final thoughts real quick.
Yeah, final thoughts. I mean, for the Scorch and Tarkin, I'm very optimistic. I'm very hyped. I think Scorch will be OP. With his Omicron especially, I think Tarkin will be, if at the very minimum, fun and entertaining to just AoE fear everyone. But the pirates are BS. They're kind of just grasping on strings as to why we should care about this raid, why we should give them more money. Instead of using lore accurate reasons to give us their money, they just want to shoehorn this faction in, because they probably already know that as itself they're not going to sell that well, just like the Bad Batch season 3. So maybe the pirate faction had its own thing conceptually, but then they were like, it's going to be another Bad Batch season 3, no one's going to care, just put it in the new raid. That's just my idea, but I could be also schizophrenic like I usually am. Okay, I love you, boys. I'll see you guys later.
I love you, Yotter.
Love you, Yotter. But
Grogu is in my chat and said he can confirm I didn't see most of those characters at the Jedi Temple Assault.
oh, thanks.
So we have a firsthand.
What's up,
Somebody in
Stamina?
your chat. Somebody in your chat said no acolyte characters is
Yeah,
BS, bro.
yeah. I would rather had Acolyte at this point because then it would have been Jedi at the temple. I'm being
Okay,
serious.
so here is my. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I agree with that point. I don't know that I'm going to be disappointed in the pirate era. I think we could get some cool characters. Granted, I'm struggling to think of them off the top of my head.
They literally are calling it the Disney Plus era. They said that Disney probably came to CG and was like, "Hey, do this."
Um,
I'm getting Ahsoka vibes. And here's my big question, Matt. Matt, here's my big question for you. What's going on with the fleets and what's going on with the GL? Because by this time last year, we were already hinted at, oh, we're getting Ahsoka content. All these marquees, oh, we may be getting GL Ahsoka, or we're going to be getting this, right?
so
We have no
my
news about either or. Go ahead.
my running theory is that wait 1 second. Yeah, here, I'll pull this up. My running theory is that we're gonna get some ships with the pirate era. I don't think we can go all in on a pirate capital ship without going, because we can't get enough ships in that time. Because I think punishing one kind of confirms for us that we're going to marquees for ships from now on. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm looking at something while you talk. Go ahead.
and so the problem with having a GL ship that's just pirates is that there's not enough time unless they do 2 pirate eras, which would be crazy and would burn everybody out. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of scoundrels. Most of the pirates are also going to be scoundrels, and we're going to build towards some sort of scoundrel fleet. And maybe Hondo is going to be the capital ship, the flying saucer.
I wouldn't be mad.
Or I know some people. I think I was talking to Beaver about this. He was hoping for a new Hondo that's like a legendary Hondo. And maybe that Hondo would be the pilot, because the Hondo we have in game right now, he is supposed to be the oldest version of Hondo, like post Rebels, and you can see it when you look at him. He's old. So we could get a Clone Wars version of Hondo, that pilots a capital ship or something. And that I wouldn't hate. I wouldn't hate a scoundrel fleet with Hondo and a legendary Hondo. That'd be something worth building towards, because who doesn't love Hondo? I don't know. That seems I don't love that theory, to be honest.
And did you see the new thing called the Lightspeed token?
Yeah, my running guess on that is that, well, actually, let's focus on this now. We'll come back to that in a minute. Pirate Era is going to have some movement for fleet. A pirate ship is a 2 no-brainer. Yeah.
Oh, all right. SWGOH Overlord wanted me to read this to you because you said it in your chat too. Jod team and then a K-Vest team from Outlaws.
Jod is from Skeleton Crew, right?
Yes.
I haven't finished Skeleton Crew, so I'm working on catching up on all the shows right now because I'm
well, you better catch up real quick before this era starts.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't know. Is there enough pirates from Skeleton Crew that we can get a full team from Skeleton Crew? I thought the kids were like a big focus.
Yeah, it's kids.
And I don't think we're going to get the kids.
We got Omega.
We're getting the Lando fleet from Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, I'd rather have that. I'd rather have that.
Fleets are in such a bad state.
Now, Matt, here's my big question for you, and I want you to be honest with me. Do you think they're doing anything for Force Awakens?
Probably not.
And I'm tying it into this because if they're going straight into the pirate era, and it seems like they're dragging out these raids when they initially said each raid would be 6 to 8 months, they're making it a year-long raid. to follow
Fuck
this
that, by the
era
way.
pattern, right? I don't know how they're going to transition from pirate unless we get something with. But here's the thing, Matt. You know what my theory is, and this ties into pirates, so we're not veering off. GL Mall, GL
Um,
Mall.
so I used to think that was a good theory. I just think that Maul Shadow Lord kind of throws that out the window, honestly. Because I think that we're gonna get Maul Shadow Lord content when and I think he can qualify as a GL at that point. Because
Well,
then it actually have a reason to.
and this is my one argument against you. We have gotten no Tales of the Empire, no Tales of the Jedi, nothing, none of those. Like we thought, we've been debating on when we get Jedi Dooku. We have yet to get him, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, okay, this is the guy. Sido Ithano is from
yeah.
the sequels. He's a pirate. We talked about him, I think, in our prediction video. Who's the other one? This has 3 pirates on it. Wow.
You know what
Yeah, I
irritates
mean,
me the most, chat, and I'm gonna let Matt Masters chat know this, and I'll let Matt take it away with his theories. Is the
I don't
fact that they're
already
putting
know.
pirates into the raid, and then they had to make it. They called it Lord Vader's raid, and then the next paragraph right below it, they literally say that Lord Vader's not in the freaking raid. Like just the logic, the mindset, the brain power that it takes to say, "Oh, this is Lord Vader raid." Oh, by the way, Lord Vader won't be able to be used in this raid. It's just a mind-boggling. It
Uh,
blows my mind. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm with you. That's freaking ridiculous, dude.
The
Yeah, his
title,
eyes
no,
were
if you
actually
go
kind of
back,
sad.
the title was literally Lord Vader's raid, and the following paragraph literally said, "Lord Vader will not be used in this raid." Like what? But pirates are more relevant to Order 66 than Lord Vader, right? My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
No, dude, I'm with you, honestly. Um, I'm I'm
Someone
just
said put the Rancor into the raid at this point.
dude, I'd rather have a Rancor. Um, do you think Calo Nord counts as a pirate?
I would say more of the scoundrel.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely a bounty hunter, scoundrel, but
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah.
oh, thank you, Andrew. I'm dumb. What if
I'm
we get a
just.
legendary Han Solo?
I at this point, I wouldn't.
Any
I'm.
other old Republic pirates? Maz Kanata? I don't. Is she
No,
technically a pirate? I don't feel like she's a pirate.
she's scoundrel. She's scoundrel.
Yeah.
Cal Nord
Prince
is
not
bounty hunter. Yeah, yeah.
all the glove shitos you can want. Um,
I honestly am going to say this, Matt, and I know that you're going to be, oh, you're just saying that because it's not here. I'd honestly rather have acolyte content than pirate content in the raid. I'm being serious. The pirate content, okay, it's not as bad as acolyte content. The
no,
fact that they're
I don't
putting
disagree with you on that.
pirates into the raid is what's pissing me off.
No, and
That
I'm with you, dude.
it's
I will say though, my biggest complaint is that all of these teams are fucking brand new teams. Like I run on a free to play account. I run a free to play guild. How are the 50 of us gonna farm anything in order to participate in this raid? We just started farming for Naboo and made a concerted effort to try to get up and get to the. I think we're at
Mhm.
second crate right now, and now there's no chance that we're gonna be able to participate in this one unless I
someone
force
said the
everyone to
speeder.
farm hard nodes.
Someone said speeder bike gang from Book of Boba Fett.
If the speeder bike gain from Book of Boba Fett gets added, I'm selling my main account.
Okay, I know I'm pissed. Have some Jawa juice and I'm raging, but that was hilarious.
If we're getting pirates, can we get Mark Watney from The Martian?
No, but here's
that's a
the
good one.
serious thing. I will forgive them. I will seriously forgive them if we get some of those characters from the Asajj team, from her team, because they're pirates.
Is that Bad Batch season 3?
No, that's Tales. That was from Clone Wars, and then they were reintroduced in the Tales of the Underworld.
Oh, I haven't watched Tales of the Underworld.
But this isn't spoiler because it was in Clone Wars. Why don't we get Asajj? Bounty Hunter Asajj.
What are the two girls that work with Ahsoka at the beginning of season 7 of Clone Wars?
Oh God, please no.
Yeah, don't we want them?
Please. I swear, I'm losing my. Like, you know how cool it would have been if Tarful and Clone Wars Chewbacca were in the raid? It'd be like, hey, Clone Wars Chewie, ha ha, right? Like,
Martina sisters. Dude, fucking Cup should be in the raid.
If Cup's not in the raid, I'm gonna rage.
Like, I would legitimately be okay with Cup being in the raid.
I agree, SWGOH Lord. I agree. The speeder bike gang should have been in the Endor raid.
I think the only way for them to avoid a full meltdown is for the Order 66 raid to have like crate tier difficulty, if that makes sense, where you could easily time out with gear 8-9 rather than just die.
But here's my thing, Matt. Here's my thing that also pisses me off. You won't even have all the freaking teams on launch of the raid. They literally confirmed it. I have it on my screen in the stream for the SM30. You won't even have all the freaking teams that you're supposed to be using.
Dude, this is so bad.
You can't. So you're using 80% of the teams, and so we can't get the highest score that we can get, right? Like, what the
I should really use something with an ad blocker. Wait, let me switch browsers.
You're good.
Um,
Chat, like, what the? And then they're complete. You know, Asana has a tag, right? She has a leader ability. They completely threw her to the wayside. And they're like, oh yeah, the pirate faction's getting 2 new leaders. Like just screw a free to play leader, right? Just screw them. Like, what the?
I don't want to lose Sana from her team. I actually kind of like the Sana team.
Wait. Did they say SM33 is going to be in the raid?
Likely.
No. It said pirates. Pirates will be an allowed faction in the upcoming raid. While most will not be in the game upon the raid's launch, they will show up fashionably late to swoop in and take advantage of the. So basically, all the pirate marquees, I guarantee, are going to be able to be used in the raid. I guarantee it, Matt. I guarantee it. Mark my words, Matt. Mark my words.
I don't think all of them.
I know that.
I think we'll get one.
They will.
I think we'll get one team of pirates. I refuse to believe that we get 2 teams of pirates and 1 team of Jedi.
You want to test CG? They put in season 3 Bad Batch, which was what, a year after Order 66 happened, into the raid. Test
We're gonna be
CG
halfway through the raid before the teams are freaking ready. Yeah.
Like, I'm not investing in the pirate era. I don't care. If my community's loyal, and I know they'll be here whether or not I have the new stuff. I have the new stuff this era, just like Matt's community. You guys are loyal. Whether or not we have the new stuff, you guys are going to stick around. That's why we love you guys so much.
Well, but a lot of my content is right around just min-maxing with as little of the new stuff as possible. So I will get the pirates unlocked. I'm farming the clone troopers and the Bad Batch. I'm farming Bad Batch season 3. Like, I was okay with one team of like, this doesn't really make sense, but like, I'll give it to CG. Like, you can put one team in there that doesn't quite fit, and not that big a deal. You need people to invest in your new stuff. Like, I was giving them the benefit of the doubt on that. But making half the fucking raid teams that we don't care about and that aren't thematic to it, it's just so annoying.
And then
And
we get a
I hate
legendary
I
mixed
hate being
League.
the pessimistic guy. Like, I don't like being the guy who just shits on CG. I try
Yeah.
to like find a reasonable reason for what
I
they're
agree.
doing, but this is just stupid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who is Furbite? I want Furbite. Who is this?
I'm chat. I'm just gonna be honest. We're troopers on boycott. You called the Swig Overlord. There's no way I can safely invest in this era, knowing that they're putting freaking pirates. Oh my! Know what pisses me off? Why don't we have Quinlan, Voss, and Asajj in here? If they can put freaking pirates into the raid, how can we not get Quinlan, Voss, and Asajj? Like how it's BT and Trick. How? How? Like this just is mind-boggling. Like, oh, we're diving into the comics. I want them. I test it. I don't care if CG doesn't talk to me. No, like call me Arnold 2.0. Call me the baby infant version of Arnold. I don't care if they don't talk to me. I dare CG to show me 1 point of content within the comics, within the movies, within Legends, anything where there are pirates at Order 66 when Vader stormed that temple. Show me one piece of content. One. And if you want to put pirates in, how the hell do we not have fucking Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Voss in there? How?
So Andrew in my chat brought up a good point. Pirate
Mhm.
Quinlan and Ventress, even though they weren't pirates, since when does CG care about lore? Now, I don't know that we'll get that because I'm assuming I don't really care if you spoil this for me. Does Quinlan show up in Tales of the Underworld?
He's the one that lays Asajj to rest before she's resurrected, yes. With
Okay.
General Kenobi. With General Kenobi. So he's back to being a Jedi.
Okay. So I don't know that he would qualify as a pirate, really. But what if their definition of pirate is really loose? You know what I
Well,
mean?
they gave Padawan Sabine. They didn't give Padawan Sabine Wren the title of Jedi, even though her fucking name is Padawan Sabine Wren. But what do I know? I've only studied Star Wars since I was 5 years old. You know.
Well, Ahsoka has left the Jedi Order, so she's an unaligned Force user.
Correct. Ahsoka is.
Well, and her Padawan would then be an unaligned Force user as well.
Well, their reasoning was because she has
I don't
more
know.
training to do.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. All of it's stupid. The tag stuff is stupid. It is all balanced. Jedi Knight Luke should have the Rebel tag. Like, we've been going at this for forever. But my question is there a way we can stretch the pirate tag to scoundrels that we actually care about? You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm liking your reasoning. I'm listening. I'm listening.
So let's say tomorrow somebody came to you and they're like, "Hey, troopers, you're taking over for the direction of where we're going. You have to make the next era is in stone. It's gonna be pirates.
Yeah.
But you can pick what we're doing. You got to make it the best possible. How are we gonna fix it?"
So I would definitely give the pirate faction. I would give it a more loose term. So they already set in stone. You can't pull back SM3. So you got to do some skeleton crew stuff, right? So I would make it that a 3v3 team. Those other three characters, I honestly want to do a dynamic duo, and I'm gonna say it, and people are not gonna like me for this. They're not gonna like me for this. I will admit it, but I'm gonna say it. I would love to see Quinlan Voss and Asajj Bounty Hunter version be released on the same day, just like they did with BT and Trick. I would honestly like to see that, and because it would make sense lore accurate wise in the comics, in the novels, in the show. It literally canonizes it in Disney. that it would make sense because they are literally the dynamic duo. I would love to see that. And then I think, like how you mentioned, and I will give you credit for this, I like the idea of a younger Hondo to really round out that faction with a leader ability that is all around beneficial, but it isn't. He gives bonuses to pirates, but he can plug. You can plug in other characters, right?
Yeah.
So that because what does Hondo do? He helps whoever he freaking benefits, right? However he benefits, that's the definition of a pirate. So, for instance, if he's with Galactic Republic, all right, maybe they get some bonus offense. You know what? Maybe if it's a heavy debuff team like Separatists with healing immunity, buff immunity, or like something like that, maybe they get bonus potency. Maybe they get something like that. I would love to see something like that. And most of all, if we're going to stretch it out, Dirge. Dirge would have been so freaking cool in this era if we're gonna again we're stretching out the term of pirate. We're stretching it out.
Yeah.
I know he's a bounty
Dirge
hunter. I know, but
Dirge would go really good with mercenaries.
I think so too. I think so too. And all right, if we don't even do Dirge, I think those 5 characters alone, making Hondo maybe like a Great Mother's kind of character. If you do those 5 characters, I would be happy. I would be happy. What are your thoughts? Wait, let me catch up on chat real quick. The only character I can think of,
Still,
Jedi Temple, Shay Vizsla. Yep. We had a data mine months ago that pirate from Tales of the Underworld, so she gotta be confirmed. She has to. They literally had a survey of scoundrels, smugglers, or bounty hunters. And know what they said? None of the above pirates.
that's a good point. That had to be tied into this, surely.
Had to.
So
Go ahead.
they're probably, I don't know. I mean, maybe pirates is not all that we're doing.
Mm-mm.
Maybe it's a pirate scoundrel kind of like hybrid, and pirates are like the big name characters that are coming.
No. I'm not trying to shut you down. I know you're also streaming as well, so I want your voice heard. But the reason why I want you to listen is they said we're getting 2 whole pirate faction
You're right.
teams. They said, look, it says, so we already have 4 characters, right? Hondo, Sana, and Memphis Net, and then SM33. That's 4 characters right there. That means that we're getting 6 characters with the pirate faction for them to give us 2 5v5 teams. And they literally say in this post that there will be 2 full pirate teams. No, they didn't say 2 full. They said 2 new pirate teams. And here's the damning part. This is the nail in the coffin. 2 new pirate leaders. They confirmed
So
that in this post.
I don't mind that, honestly. The 2
Yeah,
new
no,
pirate
here we
leaders.
go. Sorry. This is I just want to get the exact wording. Sneak peek into you're a pirate tag. Sneak peek of the next era. Hondo, Sana, Staros, and Memphis Nest will be getting the pirate tag, and more pirates will be released. In total, we are building 2 pirate squads, the leaders, plural, which are coming in the next era. Go ahead.
So one of them has to be the guy from what's it called? Skeleton Crew.
Yep, Jod. Yep.
Jod. So Jod is going to lead with SM33. We know that. So if we assume that all of the current pirates in the game are going to work in those teams, which is difficult for me to believe, honestly, right now, then I don't know, dude. We're gonna come up with 6 pirates? I'm looking through the tags on Wikipedia or fandom of all the characters that are tagged pirate, and I'm like, who is gonna give a shit about most of these people? No offense to the people that might be like a huge fan of somebody on this list, but like, I just don't see a lot of people on this list that people give a shit about. Like I mean,
I know
Cade Skywalker's on here. I don't know. I don't feel like Cade Skywalker classifies as a pirate all that much, but
you know what the thing is that, and I'm gonna say this, and I want you to agree, disagree, a lot of people hate The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, right? But there are cornerstone foundational characters in there. There are characters that we care about in those movies. And so you know what? Oh, it was poorly written. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, that's a new JML from episode 8. Hey, look at this new character right there. Hey, look. Hey, wait, is that a veteran Han Solo? That's Han Solo. That's a veteran character, cornerstone character. Who the hell are they going to pull for Pirates as a veteran character that is like, oh, wow, that grabs at my heart. I really love that character. I really want that. Like, and I'm gonna have a hot take, and I'll let you take it away and let you go with your chat. As we're talking, I think this is gonna be less successful than the new Bad Batch team.
I don't think so.
And then, oh, one more thing,
I think
one
this
more
would be
thing,
more popular.
one more thing. You know what I'm really pissed off about before you came in here? They're making it normal to have a conquest unit to lift up the new legendary. They
Yep.
are.
Yep.
And that's pissing me off. So imagine you're a person and like someone starts 6 months from now, and I don't know who, but they're like, wow, Skeleton Crew got me into Star Wars. I love the show. I'm gonna get this character. Oh, I only have 70% of the viability. Oh, let me get this character then. Oh, I have to wait until Proving Grounds in 2 years to farm it. Like, come on. Right? Go ahead. You got it.
I mean, there's some good legend stuff that you could do with pirates. Cade Skywalker and his crew are technically pirates. It's been so long since I read the books, the sequel trilogy books.
Yeah.
The original sequels. I read them as a kid, but it's been so long that I don't really remember the story super well now.
There
But
was one good story. If someone in the chat, either chat can remind us, there was a pirate crew that was very interesting because they are actually the ones that found Darth Vader's lightsaber. That's really cool. That's super sick. That's awesome. Right? That's something that's interesting. That ties into that cornerstone character. Hey, they're tied into them because of this. This is what they did. Awesome. But as you said, if we're going into Legends, Disney owns Star Wars. Are like, how much are we going to go into that? Like, you see what I'm saying? Oh wait, Trooper asked that to ChatGPT. Can you predict me what 6 marquees will be added to SWGOH? You know what? I'll type it in ChatGPT right now. Let's
I
type
will
it in.
pull it up as well and see if I get different
I,
answers
I'm
for
doing
you.
it. I'm doing it right now on my phone. I'm not messing with anyone. What will be the 6 pirates in the next era of SWGOH? Okay, let's see what ChatGPT comes up with.
I'm gonna do a little bit of different prompt.
Oh, potential pirate carrots, Gorian Shard, Vane, Gunter, Brutus, Pax, Chillit. And these are all skeleton crew. I'm. Oh my! I'm literally gonna punch some. I'm gonna punch some.
So I went with just asking it for the 10 most popular pirates in Star Wars.
Oh my gosh!
Let's see. Hondo obviously is going to be number 1. Maz Kanata it's classifying as a pirate. Sidon Inthanto or Ethano. He kind of looks cool. I mean, that's fine. I would be surprised if we don't get Sidon Ethano, honestly. Kragan Gore. I don't know who this is. This is the First Order, antagonist, and resistance.
I'm crying in pain. I'm crying.
Do we know? Does chat know who this is? Kragan Gore. And do we care about him at all?
Let's pull him up. Let's
a male Quarren pirate operated during the New Republic. Oh, he was the antagonist during Star Wars Resistance. Anybody watch that?
No, that is the lowest rated Star Wars show in the history of Star Wars.
Did anybody watch that one? No more Raiders and Nihil. Who is this? Do I know who this is?
5 out of the 6 pirates that came up from ChatGPT were from Skeleton Crew. I'm so pissed right now.
They were High Republic Raiders. That's more of a species, though, not a character.
Oh my gosh, I'm so mad.
Dude.
I'm so it's taking everything in my will between the Jawa juice and CG's competency.
Gorian
That-
Shard was the moss looking guy, right?
Yeah.
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 Wasn't he only there for a little bit though? Like
Yeah.
relatively insignificant character for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I just don't care about any of these characters. I mean, like, if you didn't, I don't know, like,
yeah, I can't. Matt, just talk me down before I throw my laptop across the room.
I don't know if I can. Oh, Tobias Beckett could be one.
All right, that would be
I think he technically
interesting.
Ooh.
He's more of a smuggler.
Yeah, another one that I think is more smuggler, but maybe you could stretch it. Grease? I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch.
This pirate faction, I was optimistic. I tried to give it hope.
Hey, let's look at the positives.
No, Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. If you can give me a reasonable reason why they are putting pirates into an Order 66 raid, a lot of people's childhood or what really got the new generation into Star Wars, give me one logical reason why. Oh, to swoop in and get them. Fuck off. Like, they're not even going to be in the freaking. They're not even in the freaking game when the raid drops.
Oh yeah, don't forget about raid datacrons as well.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think this will be an era for me to catch up on some old farms that I need to do.
Know what me and my community voted on? We're getting Leia during this time. We're getting GL Leia. So then I have 8 of 9. Matt and I'm going to tell you this right now, Matt. I'm going to just tell you this blatantly, honestly, openly. If this faction is the next GL fleet that takes on I can't believe if this is the faction that beats Darth Revan in fleets, I am literally I don't care how much debt I go into, I'm gonna break my laptop and smash it across my knee. I'm not kidding. To counter the Dark Lord of the Sith. Because here's the thing, Matt. We have no news about the next. Did they abandon fleets? They're like, oh yeah, it's a shitty game mode. We don't care about it. There's 20,000 bugs. We just don't give a crap about fleets anymore. Like, what is going on?
I think they did give up on fleets, honestly. They said, let's take Chimera, nerf it into the ground because Executor's too strong against Leviathan, and then they said, all right, we're out forever. Never releasing another ship. When did Punishing One come out?
Someone said, imagine Michael Myers shows up. Why not? Just why not? If we get the kids from if we get the kids from Skeleton Crew,
October 17th, 2024. So it's been almost 6 months without a ship. Oh no, it's been 7 months without a ship.
Yeah.
And before that, it was another 7 months, wasn't it? It
And
was.
here's my fear, Matt.
Wait,
Here's
what was
my.
the ship before
It was
Punishing One?
punishing. No, it's punishing one, and then no, it was what was the ship before punishing? Well, no, it was Zori's. It was Zori's ship,
Oh,
right?
Comeuppance. Yeah. And that was early 2024, like January.
I swear, Matt. If the last era is 6 marquee ships, I may. Oh my gosh! If the last era is 6 marquee
Six
ships, Matt,
six marquees directly into a GL fleet.
I might
Oh
lose.
my!
Imagine, and here, I know what they're gonna do. I know what these little fuckers are gonna do over there at Capital Games. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna be like, oh, okay. So no one wants to farm the pirate faction, just like how they did with the Inquisitors. No, Matt, listen to me. Listen.
Don't
Big
say it.
brain, Jawa juice.
Don't say it.
Just like how we didn't farm Inquisitors, so they put Riva into TB so that we had to farm them. Oh, no one farmed the pirate faction? Okay, we're going to have a new fleet, and we're going to require, because it doesn't have to be a part of the fleet. Basilishan was required for Leviathan. She's not in the fleet. We're going to require 2 of those pirates at Relic 7, Relic 8 for the new fleet.
Yeah, you're gonna get Admiral Yularen's Jedi cruise, or not Jedi, Republic
Resolute.
Resolute, and then it's gonna require 4 pirates in order to unlock it.
I can't. I'm telling you that. I guarantee that's what they're going to do. I guarantee they're going to be like, oh yeah, no one's going to farm this. They're using this to catch up. All right, we know we saw this coming. Bet. And there may be a new dark side planet. And oh, did you see that with the platoons?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Somebody sent it to me. I was gonna bring it up, but I was waiting until we
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
talked.
We were
No.
talking about. I did an earlier stream, but a lot of people that are here right now weren't here earlier. So let's go ahead and talk about it. It's a good way
Yeah,
to transition, not to punch my screen and break it. So go
yeah. So
ahead.
there's a new tag in the game. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on my screen. Here, somebody sent me a picture of it. Let me just open this link. So a bunch of new characters got this new tag that says territory _dark _platoon. So it's seeming like there's going to be a new planet in territory battles. And most of the characters, it seems to make sense that it's going to be Peridia in territory battles, but there's some random ones that have it that seem weird. Like CX2 has it. Darkside Ray got the same tag. And so I don't know what planet they're going to add.
I swear.
Because
if we get Peridia and Rise of the Empire, I swear if we get Peridia and Rise of the Empire, I'm throwing lore out of everything. You know what? Hondo's a Jedi. Hondo's a freaking Jedi because he wielded a lightsaber before. Right?
I mean, I'm fine with Peridia and Rise of the Empire, honestly.
No, and I want this to come clear from, it's pay to play, new character. No, I am someone who has Relic Imperial Remnants already. I already have them at Relics. I'm already doing Peridia Patrol. Yep, something just fell off my table from punching it too much. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. This is someone that has Relic, all these units that were announced, besides Balin Skull and Great Martyrs. Okay, you got me. Besides that, the Imperial Remnants are already relicked up for me. I do not want Peridia in Rise of the Empire. Rise of the Empire is about the rise of the freaking Galactic Empire led by Palpatine. It's not about the freaking Imperial remnants that were after Palpatine got thrown out down a reactor shaft and where Vader turns into a good guy because his little boy told him that he loves him and he said, Dad, help me. No. I'm literally going to throw out all lore accuracy. All lore accuracy if Peridia is added to Rise of the Empire. I'm not messing around.
I don't think. I mean, Rise of the Empire has not been about the Rise of the Empire for a long time. The battles on all the planets are not thematic to that time on each of those planets. It's thematic to just the planet itself. So I don't really care if we get Peridia as a new planet in Rise of the Empire. It doesn't really matter to me.
You know what set me off from lore that literally told me CG's given up? It was when we did I think it was either the Oppo or CX2 event, and we had freaking General Hux in First Order within the Geonosis factory in the Marquee event. In the freaking Marquee event for Revenge of the Sith, we had freaking First Order.
Yeah, you don't remember the scene when the Geos were fighting the First Order in Clone Wars?
Now he's trolling.
You don't remember that?
Matt, you already, I don't know if you're trying to get me to punch my screen or not, but hey, I can't, Matt. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't
This is a
deal.
little.
And I know it. I have some liquid courage. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. CG doomed themselves. They doomed themselves the moment they cut off communication with their content creators and community. I'm telling you that. I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. They don't have a pulse on the community. They're
He's saying
doing
it right now,
whatever they
guys.
please. That's what they're doing. Just imagine not remembering the scene where First Order fights Gino. Okay. And then don't forget General Hux in the World Between Worlds and Conquest. Oh my, did you remember that too? General Hux in the First Order were in the World Between.
I don't, honestly.
They were in the fucking I do. They were in the freaking Conquest. It was a mid-sector boss. And they were in the World Between Worlds. Matt, you can wind me down or you can continue it. I just think CG doomed themselves the moment that they stopped getting a pulse from content creators. Not telling them what to release or what to do, just getting a vibe from the community, getting a sense of what we are interested. Oh, this would be really cool. Oh, hey, what's needed? What would you guys like to see? It doesn't mean we're going to release it, but what's the general consensus, right? Like, how are you going to release a freaking survey that says smugglers, bounty hunters, or scoundrels? And you say, oh, fuck you all. We're going to do pirates. And not just that, we're going to put them into the fucking raid instead of Wookiees, which would have made sense. But how are they going to make money? Make fucking Gunji a unit. Order 66. He survived. Put Gunji in their fucking Wookiees faction. Boom, right there. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
I'd have been down for Gunji. I love Gunji.
I'm checking Discord. Someone's in my chat, so I'm gonna check.
Yeah, dude, it really is dumb. I don't know what they're doing. Just some of the decision making over at CG just needs some help. They need some help. Troopers, why don't you go over there and help them out?
I'm not kidding. I applied for 2 jobs there. I'm not kidding. I did it on stream. I applied for an internship and then a job. And I have the resume to do it. I've worked with a top tier professional team. Professional sports team. I have the resume, but no. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. No.
Oh, I mean, obviously. They obviously know what they're doing.
Matt, what do you think can fix the pirate era? We're gonna swerve back into that. What do you think can fix the pirate era, and what do you think can get the community back to being CG is back? Because they did it with the Order 66. Oh, awesome! We're getting a Jedi Temple raid, and then you fucking throw pirates. Let's go ahead. How can we save this?
All right, I need to do more research to get a better idea of exactly what to do, but I think Cade Skywalker is a layup for them. A lot of people love Cade Skywalker. And a lot of hardcore fans play the game and will know Cade Skywalker. I don't know if you need to release more characters around him. Maybe we do kind of a Star Killer approach to the pirate era of a lot of characters from different time frames and storylines and all of that, and then kind of come together to unlock a character. I think that's probably your safest way to do that. So, the guy I don't care about from Force Awakens, the red guy who looks kind of cool. He can be in there. We can get a couple of skeleton crew additions. We get a cool ship that is a good plug and play ship. How about that? Kind of like Houndstooth used to be, where it was just like a good plug and play tank.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe a cool ship like that. I know Cade Skywalker.
Yeah. Wait, you just go ahead. Yeah, no, you're gonna.
We could get Hondo a ship, possibly. I just don't feel like I feel like his should be a capital ship because of the size of it, honestly. Pirates. You add in a new heist during the era. A mod.
Don't even get me
Not a mod
started.
heist. It's Smuggler's
Don't
Run.
even get me started, Matt. They're not even gonna. You know how we have the era battles? Those aren't even gonna be on a regular cadence of release. They said, "Oh, it'll show up every once in a while." It's not gonna be like a normal assault battle. It's a temporary freaking event. It's a temporary freaking event that's just gonna pop up every once in a blue moon.
They said it would come back from time to time.
Yeah, here, on. Let me. You keep talking. I'm gonna pull up that post.
That's as far as I've gotten with fixing it. I'm sure I can come up with something else, given more time to do some research and stuff on characters anyone actually cares about. But it's just a bad sign when I can't think of a lot of characters that people are going to get excited about, and I'm not like a like small Star Wars fan. Like, I'm sure there are plenty of people in chat that are bigger Star Wars fans than me and know more about Legends and EU and all that. But like, I know a fair amount, and the fact that I'm struggling to think of some good answers, it doesn't bode well for the more casual audience that plays this game.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is? And here's the funny thing that just is like another just like little shot to the ass is so you know how we're going. This is with the I let it pass because Revenge is Sith, but I'm not gonna let anything pass anymore. Fuck CG for this. Is with the so after Scorch is released, right? We get 2 more of those era battles for the clones, right? Then we get one. And then they expect us to do 2 era battles on the week after the Jedi Temple Guard is released. If it's anything like how it was, where we needed the full fucking team in order to do it, yeah, good fucking luck with that.
Yeah.
And then after Deba's release, we get 2 more, and then we only get one of the clone one. And it says right here, and to quote CG, starts as an occurrence of 2 times per week, occurring the weeks where no marquees are running. Becomes 4 occurrences, 1 per week, occurring on weeks where there is no marquees running. That's when the Jedis are. And then occasionally returns. Like, what the
Yeah, I want to be hopeful. The raid stuff I am not about. The raid stuff is just annoying. I do hope that the pirate characters are at least fun and cool.
You can't even get Matt. I will send you $5 right now if you can send me 5, not borderline pirates, 5 distinguished pirates right now that people would be hyped about that are not from the Skeleton Crew.
I don't think I can do that.
Everyone would know.
Cade Skywalker and New Hondo are as far as I can get on that.
Yeah.
I think oh gosh. People are talking about Relic 10 in chat. Imagine a new event that you have to have pirates for, and that's how you get Relic 10 mats.
I
can see it already.
Matt, how do I put this nicely? I will be putting in my resignation with ever having a relationship with Capital Games.
K-Vest, yeah.
K-Vest is interesting. If we get pirates in a pirate fleet and Relic 10 is required for it, how would you react?
I definitely think we're going to get
Wait, are we back? Sorry, I punched my screen after reading that. Sorry. All right,
I
we
definitely think we're
good,
gonna get
chat?
some Outlaws content. We'll get some Skeleton Crew content. I hope we get some EU content. Maybe a
Did you
couple
not hear
Force
the nickname?
Awakens.
Did you not hear the nickname of this era? Like
What?
it's trending in SWGOH events, everything. They're calling it the Disney era.
Yeah, I hope that's not true.
They're literally
If
calling
it
it
is
the
though,
Disney era.
if it is though, honestly, it'll give me a chance to get caught up on some stuff.
I
I've been
literally told
meaning.
my chat. I gave them a vote and I let them choose. We're getting Leia during that time.
I'm gonna go get Leviathan. So
Do I? If there's no capital ship this year, I swear.
either way, Leviathan's still gonna be needed. It's not
Migs
like
Mayfield, maybe.
Migs Mayfield would be cool.
Mm,
I don't know if he counts as a pirate.
I would say more of like a mercenary scoundrel, but
Yeah, there's pirate is a hard to define. Like you could argue Han Solo was a pirate at certain points, and it's like I don't really feel
no,
like that's
he's a
true. You know?
smuggler though. He's a smuggler. A pirate is one that lives on the edge and is like he has a crew, right? Pirates are in a part of a crew.
Not
That's
necessarily.
come on, Matt. Come on, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know.
But all right, so what are we thinking? All right, we're veering off topic. What are we thinking about Aunt May? Yep, just add her. What
Arnold
are we
T-101
thinking? What are we thinking
could be
for
a
the
pirate.
new platoons and stuff like that? What are we thinking?
I think it's prettier, and it'll probably be some additional rewards in rote. So I'm really not complaining about it,
My question is,
honestly.
why are they adding more stuff if nobody is even doing Relic 9 planets?
I don't know if it'll be a Relic 9 or not, but to incentivize you to get up there, if it gives you more droid brains, then it or a way to get more droid brains.
Matt, I have
Um,
120 droid brains.
yeah, but the end game players need more droid brains in order to push more of their Relic 9s.
I guess. I guess. My guild leader just responded to the news. He literally just said, he's like, wait, and then he checked it. He said, fuck. About the pirates.
I think it'll be like I don't know. People didn't really complain about Mandalore getting added, so I don't know why this is any different. To me, it's just more rewards from Road. I mean,
Imagine we
after
get
the
a
third day,
GL
we're
Ahsoka
into the
LSB.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think my guild ends in the R9s.
So my
At least
guild gets
on
about
middle.
35, 36 stars. So
Dude,
we
your guild's
do
way bigger than mine, and we get 30.
we do the Relic 9 planet for the middle for the neutral planets.
Yeah, I think that's about where we're at. I think we got 30 last time.
Yeah.
So
I don't. Okay, so we got platoons knocked out. We got pirate fucking in the Revenge of the Sith.
let's talk about this Lightspeed token.
Holy.
What are your
I'm
thoughts on that? What do you think it is?
Lightspeed token, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I think it's gonna be a new currency to accelerate farms, right?
I
To
disagree.
like whether it's shards, whether it's gear, you can use those Lightspeed tokens in order to like jump and accelerate your character.
I don't think that's what it's going to be.
I just go ahead and shoot me in the ass. Tell me.
I think it's going to be basically a one-time use Lightspeed bundle for a singular character. So you can take you can apply it to a character, not any character, but you can apply it to a specific set of characters and take that character up to Relic 5 or Relic 7 or something like that. Probably Relic 5. And they're going to sell it for buku bucks. So I think I think what it's going to do is going to be based off of non-accelerated characters. Accelerated characters. So you can only apply it to an accelerated character. It's going to expire at the end of the era, so you have to apply it before the end of the era. and it'll take that character automatically up to Relic 5.
Matt, I have another question. Quick side note. This ties into it. Why the fuck have we not gotten a road ahead?
I don't think we're getting roadheads
Like
anymore. I think the
with all
eras.
this info that we could use, right?
I think the eras have kind of replaced that when they announced the new eras. I think it's kind of been replaced.
I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. They're trying to look like a professional game, but in reality, they're just pissing off their player base.
I think they're falling behind on deadlines massively.
Oh, I think so
Um,
too. They had to
because I
cancel a
do,
whole freaking event
yeah,
for the first era.
and I don't think pirates were supposed to come out after the raid originally. I actually don't even know if pirates were originally supposed to be included in the raid. Um,
Disney.
I think they might have had other ideas, and
Like there's so
Iron Deer.
much.
If your guild is 500 million and only doing 34 stars, you guys need to plan better or something. Perfect score. Hi Matt. Is that troopers? Yeah, it is. They did say they would give more info about the era, and they haven't yet.
They did. They did. They literally did.
About the pirate
Yes,
era,
yes, they
they'll give
did.
they'll give
No, they
they'll
did.
give more info as we get closer.
Well, we're what? We're 6 weeks out.
They canceled the pirate event and shoved them into Order 66 raid instead.
I would
I
not be
I honestly think
surprised.
that
I
I
would
honestly think that might
not.
be it.
That's literally what they did with the Bad Batch. I guarantee it. I
And I
fucking
think they were
guarantee.
still behind, and they realized that they can't get this pirate event done. They were originally going to give us like Inquisitors or something else that was already in the game, and they were like, you know what, we just don't have time, and no one's going to farm the pirates if we don't do something. So we're going to put them into the raid, get rid of this pirate event, and start working on the following era so we can get ahead on devs time. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
Well, and here's the thing, Swiggo Overlord. Because of one slip up during the puzzle for the kit reveal, because we're saying, oh, we know who's coming, yada yada yada. And Meathead, he is not his fault. There were some jerks in the community. They ruined it for everybody. So we're not getting puzzles anymore for kit reveals or anything like that. It's just. And then, you know what
Yep.
irritates me the most, Matt? Is they're like, oh, not every conquest unit will be tied to the era. Here we are. Every fucking conquest unit we've gotten, 2 for 2, has been tied to the next era.
Yeah, but that's 2 out of 2. I mean, that's a very small sample size.
I swear, if we get Snoke and it's in its Force Awaken era next, I might just have to do a diss track on CG going back on the word. I might.
I kind of like the idea of having Snoke. So, is there anybody
Well,
else in Mandalorian that would be a pirate? Um.
um,
Oh, what
mm,
about Jack Black and Lizzo? Thoughts?
chat talk. Tell him what I'm doing. Chat, just did he just say Jack Black and Lizzo?
I think that's a great idea. You think if I make like my top 10 characters I want in SWGOH and I put Jack Black and Lizzo as like number 1, number 2, and I post it, do you think that video will get a lot of traction?
Oh, it would be like a clickbait video. Oh,
Give me Acolyte content. I'll take that instead. And I don't want Acolyte content. Dude, imagine the rest of this
please.
year they go into Acolyte content next and then end the year with marquee 7 marquee ships and then into a new fleet.
Pirate Grogu at this point, why not? Why not? If you're joining Trippers is raging so hard he's slapping the table, his laptop, and everything is not happy right now. Thanks. Thanks for filling them in. Thanks. I can't. I can't, Matt. Help me have hope. Help me. I dropped like $600 on this era because I'm like, oh, Revenge has said this is my childhood. Me and my community raised some money for it. I spent some of my own money. Hey, this is awesome. We're excited. And then they fucking throw in a new pirate faction for the fucking raid.
I still think Maz will be one of the pirates. I think Maz Kanata is a good bet. I definitely think that's a good bet. I kind of wish she would get the resistance tag instead, and maybe
But
help
no,
some
she's
of the.
more of a mercenary. It's not really a
Yeah, maybe.
pirate. It's. I swear, this is gonna be a skeleton crew era. I'm just gonna want to shoot myself in the. Why couldn't we get
Hey,
Andor content at this point? How are we getting pirates and we're not getting Luthen?
Luthen's ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what they're thinking.
How do we not get Bix? How are we not getting all these? Like, I
Sa-
know I said Andor's not the greatest show. Andor freaking clears any of this content. I'm sorry.
Satil Shan. Why hasn't Satil Shan been added?
Oh,
You want a way to get people hyped?
imagine we got Andor content and it was in the raid. At this point, why not? At this, you know what? Hey, you know what, guys? You know what? Put Darth Revan in the raid. He was there. You know what? At least he has
Dude,
a lightsaber.
I think Sith Empire actually would have worked. Sith Empire raided the temple.
They
Granted, it
did.
was
They
that
did.
years before Order 66. But
Okay,
if
you
they
know
made
what?
it a Jedi temple raid instead of just an Order 66 raid, that would fit.
How did you make that make sense? I don't know, but I respect it. I seriously. You know what? You know what? I want baby Luke and Leia, newborn Luke and Leia in the raid. Put them in. At
There you
least they
go.
were there. At least they were there, right? At least they saw the burning temple inside Padme's womb. You know what? Give me
Dude,
pregnant Padme at this point. You know,
we need
like,
another Padme.
come on.
Oh,
Like,
Youngling Riva?
oh, at this point, yeah, yeah. You know what, Matt? Matt, you know what? Let's go with the most outlandish things that still make more sense than pirates.
What's the
I'll.
kid's name who says, "There's too many of them. What are we going to do?" What's his name? He has a name, doesn't he?
He has a name. He has a name. I saw an article about him. What he's doing now. Yeah, add him. You know what?
Uh,
Put Jabba in there. I said it. Put Jabba in. Put Jabba.
Soars, Soars Bandim.
You know
I
what?
found it.
There's just so many things they could do. There's so many freaking things they could do. Like, how do we not, like, if they want to focus on crime syndicates, why don't we focus on the Pike Syndicate, the Crimson Dawn? All right, screw it. All right, I'm biased because I am a Maul fan. All right, where's Pre Vizsla? Where the heck is Pre Vizsla?
I mean, personally, I want to go back to Old Republic. That's
Okay,
my vote.
where's the Teal Shan? Where's the Star Forge?
The Exile.
Where is it? Where's Exar Kun?
Oh, Exarch would be sick.
Like, where are all these super freaking awesome characters that we would actually be excited about?
The problem is that if they start just going through that list of super awesome characters we all want, the list is going to dwindle pretty quickly, and we're not going to be excited about much else.
But if these are all Conquest characters, it would be for the next at least 2 3 years. Because think of it, it takes 3 months to unlock a Conquest character.
Yeah, we just get, dude. I want freaking Proxy from Force Unleashed.
Proxy, oh my.
I've been
Yeah,
saying
how have we
Proxy.
not gotten Rom Coda? Juno. Like, what the?
Proxy with like a duplicate command ability where it
A
can duplicate
cloning
somebody else on
mechanic.
the other
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
I've been saying this forever. Would be the coolest character.
Give me a Star Killer team. Yeah. No, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Imagine Rom Coda, and then Proxy fills the void of whatever you need. Like if you need like for 3v3, it's Rom Coda leads Star Killer, and then you're missing a light side online force user. He gets the light side online force user
Oh
tag.
yeah, dude, that'd
Like,
actually be so sick. Oh,
like,
that's so cool. So yeah, if you have a Jedi, a Sith, and a dark side online force user, and you bring Proxy in, he copies like a random light side online force user in the game.
or no, or
Or
he has his own kit, but he gets that tag, and he fulfills that requirement.
Dark Lord Starkiller GL. Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be sick. Revan Reborn GL would also be sick. Vitiate would be sick.
Vitiate would be so. Whoever said Vitiate in your chat, praise the Lord. Wait,
I said that.
also, how have we not gotten Plagueis? He's canon.
Plagueis, Tenebris, Darth Krayt, Darth Cadus,
Who was
Darth,
no how who was
Darth Nox, Valporia,
who was Malgus's master?
Malgus. I haven't finished the
Who was it? Who was it? Who was it?
playthrough.
Hold on. I'm just gonna look through the Sith. Sith
Jaina and Jaden
and
Solo. That'd be sick. Dark Helmet.
Darth
I don't know
Vader,
who that
Darth
is.
Maul, Darth Plagueis, Darth Bane, Revan, Sidious, Tyrannus, yeah, Tenebris, like you said, Darth Xana, yep,
Xana. Xana would be sick. I want
Mammon,
Xana to go with Bane though. So
Noctis, Sangius. All right, I don't know who that
Vindican, is that
is.
right? I haven't finished
Exarchun,
the.
Nagasato,
Oh,
uh,
Nagasato would be sick.
Tanis, yep, Phobos, Darth Krail, Darth Siberys, yes. Darth Skyr, Darth
Dude, there's
Kaldoff,
so.
Ryan
Dude, if we got
Nimbus. Oh my goodness, he would have been sick.
a Sith era, can you imagine if we just went full Sith Lords for a full era? How much money people would shill out?
I would go into debt. I would go into debt. I know. Wait. There's Andor spoilers. I need to watch the finale tonight.
Unironically, Darth Jar Jar would go so hard.
Darth Jar Jar would be a character that I would whale day one online. I don't care if I stream, get viewers. I don't care. I would get him just for my roster.
I don't care if I have to sell my left nut. I'd get Darth Jar Jar day one.
I would get Darth Jar. That's a character. Okay. Well, they fucking created Geonosian Brood Alpha. Like, um, you know what
Darth
pisses
Vindican
me?
was Malgus's master. Angrel was his superior.
Oh no, the twins from the Old Republic game. What are their names?
Twins from
Star
the Old
Wars
Republic game.
twins. Old Republic. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Arkin. Oh yes,
Oh, the Arc. Yeah.
yes.
Oh, the Mortis gods. Yeah, dude. There's so many
How
things
do we
that can
not
make
have the
this
Mortis?
so much
I've
money.
been the Mortis God train since 2020.
I actually agree with Rule 2 in my chat said, but I get the feeling they're coming for Ahsoka season 2. I think we are going to see the Mortis gods again soon-ish in Ahsoka season 2. So I do think they're going to wait till that. I also think the Mortis gods need to be GLs. So
Wait! Don't tell me that there isn't even videos of the freaking animations. Don't tell me it's just pictures of mid cuts of.
I know I'm alone in this, but I would like to see Acolyte characters. I'd love to see Kamir. I think Kamir would be
I
sick.
would love to see Chimera because then they would have to bring in Plagueis.
No, they wouldn't, but
They would.
Chimera could be a solo character.
And no one would be an awesome one. Shout out Swigger Overlord. He reminded me. Darth Ahsoka when she was possessed by the sun.
And I don't love when they do those characters that are just like 2-minute characters. I'm not a huge fan of that. And I do like that scene a lot, and I like that version of Ahsoka, but I don't know. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that.
Mm.
I think Chimera could work as I think it'd be really cool if he was like a solo character that specifically worked well against Jedi. Help you take out like Kellerback, Qui-Gon Jinn teams. And like he would still work against other teams, but he gets specific bonuses when fighting Jedi. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Also, more recent, Dr. Hemlock.
I'm not caught up on Bad Batch, so I don't really know much about
Once
Dr.
you see him, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit, he needs to be in the game."
What if Chimera was the proper sea lifter? I don't think we need to lift sea anymore.
No, and
I think
here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's so many clones we don't have. Commander Fox. Waxer, Boyle, fan favorites of a
Jesse.
12 deprived faction. Like, I can't. I just can't. There's so. Matt, can I? I'm gonna say something. I need you to agree, disagree, and then I'm gonna shut up and let you give your reasoning to your chat, and my chat.
Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off in a second.
Yeah,
Because I need to do some farming on conquest and stuff, and I'm gonna talk
I
to chat before
I
I
need
end
to
stream.
do conquest too. Shit. All right. Do you think CG gave up on being creative and they're just trying to make money according to what Disney tells them to release?
Uh, when do you think that their primary motivator was being creative?
I think with the Revens. I think with
I think their
Revens.
primary motivator has always been to make money. I do not think their primary motivator was to be creative and create a fun game ever.
Oh, okay.
I think that it has always been to make money, and I think that at a certain point they realized that the way they were running the game was not optimized to make money, and they started changing things to make more money.
It just, but they're
And
losing money. But go ahead. Yeah.
they're not though. Their numbers are fine right now. I haven't looked at end of Q1 actually, but their numbers are totally fine.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what it is like if they did an I will give them this. If they did an Old Republic era, they would rake in so much money. There would
I
be
am
a,
hopeful.
go ahead.
I'm hopeful that one of the two eras at the end of this year are gonna be better because they need a better era.
Only one era after. At
Oh yeah,
Pirate
you're right.
Fact, it's the one, and then there's one more that starts in October.
They need something good to end off the year because the Bad Batch one was kind of a flop, and this Pirate one is looking to be sort of a flop.
And then I want you to talk to your chat because everyone's been bringing it up. I know it's going to come up in your chat, and we'll close out with this. The reason why I don't think that planet for TB to swing this point home is Tantus is because Tantus would be a neutral planet. Tantus would be a planet where you can use the new Bad Batch and the Dark Side clones and stuff like that, right? So I don't think it's going to be Tantus. And plus, if you're playing all those, like, okay, maybe they're not lore accurate platoons, but I think Tantus is more of a neutral branch off planet if they really want to dive into that.
That makes sense to me.
Like, that's why I'm thinking, like, the only thing that makes sense is like Peridium, right? Like,
I think Peridia is probably it. I just don't understand why CX and Darkside Ray are getting that tag. Especially Darkside Ray. Darkside Ray is the big outlier here.
I just I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. I'm looking at my roster right now. And then I'll just raid you as you wind down your stream. But I'm just looking at my roster right now, and I've spent so much money this era because I thought CG turned around and that they changed and everything like that. I have regret. I can safely say I have regret because of the fact that it feels as if they're just saying, "Oh, we got your money. Screw you." Right?
Yeah, I'm cautiously I will cautiously await more information before I just say like fuck you CG. But right now I'm very tempted to just say fuck you CG. But
Yeah.
I'll wait to see where all this goes, what else comes out, but it's not looking pretty in my opinion.
Yeah. All right. I'll
All
let
right,
you
dude.
go. I'll let you do your thing with your community.
Yeah,
I will
good
raid
talking
you
with you.
right now. Yeah. Hey, thanks for calling. God bless you, man. Have a good
Have a
night.
good night, dude.
Peace. All right, chat. You guys are gonna go head over to Map Master. I need to cool down. Y'all have a great night. And I appreciate everyone that was here. Seriously. You guys are an amazing community. You guys tolerated my rage. So massive, massive shout out to all of you guys. God bless y'all. Make sure you show some love and at least say hello to him. Bye.